And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be...
Chukwueze! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rovella. And it's Vecino. Chukwueze. Vecino. Nuno Tavares. Foot in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Pedro. Pedro. It's Pedro! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's played it back. Shoots! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pedro. Nicely spread. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they could break here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tomori is there, and he can get that clear. Tavares has it out wide and in space. Castellanos! Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Dia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lazio have their second corner now. Davinta can get it clear.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Dia clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Pedro. Marosic. Not the most accurate pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedro. And it's Castrovilli. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dia is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Romagnoli. Chukwueze has found the net here, of course. Castrovilli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Modric. Threads one in. Hila. And it's Tavares. Rovella. Now Romagnoli. Pedro is onto it in a flash.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Chukwueze. Vecino. And that's been intercepted. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Dia. Now it's Castellanos. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Musa. Rafael Leao. Now it's Modric. Rafael Leao! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan get themselves into the lead. And it's Rovella. Decent chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those.
Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Hila. And it's Castrovilli. Pedro might just make this. Referee's given a throw. Rovella. Castellanos. Out towards the flank. And it's Tavares. Tavares receives it in a good position. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Castellanos is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nuno Tavares. Romagnoli. And Rovella. Now it's Dia. And it's Rovella. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Pedro. He has found the way through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rovella. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Musa. And he's surging through. Musa! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan go into the lead. Chukwueze. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Rafael Leao. Romagnoli simply refused to be outdone there. Vecino. Great vision. And it's Castrovini.
Lazio really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chukwueze is in a really good position out wide. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rovella. Now that pass isn't the best. Now it's Dia. Castrovini. Dia. Modric. Played out wide. Wriggles his way through. Serves up across.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rovella. Castrovini. And it's Tavares. It's Vecino. Marosic. Chance here to counter. Rafael Leao. That's rather hopeful. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rafael Leao claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Ferran Torres. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Pedro does really well to win the ball there. Tries to pass it through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence.
Ferran Torres! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rovella. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Casado. Quarter of an hour played. That is good strength. No goals as yet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Ferran Torres. Mario Gila gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gavi. Castrovili wins the duel this time.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's...
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that interception was... Oh no, this does not look good. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Pedro. Gavi. Chance here to counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Castellanos. And it's Vecino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rashford. Nicked it back promptly. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gavi. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Nuno Tavares. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. De Jong. He's found the way through. Hangs in across. Vecino. Now it's Castellanos. And it's Vecino. Rovella. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, such a clever touch. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ferran Torres looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that has fair fizzed. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Vecino. Castrovilli. Great vision. Well, that's well seen too. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Maricic. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rashford. Castrovilli. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rashford. De Jong. Oh, super! De Jong! Castellanos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yamal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. Pedro. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Rashford. De Jong. That's very neat. De Jong's cross. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Maricic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Lazio really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hila. And Rovella. Romagnoli. Rovella. He won't be happy with that one. Marusic is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rovella. And here's Pedro. And they win it back again. Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. And it's De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Dia. Rovella. And it's Vecino.
Lazio seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Now there's a fine ball. Plenty to aim at here. He's on it. Can he get away? Swept in.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Rashford. He's onside. Romagnoli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's neat. That's a sharp pass.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Pedro. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through, now is he in? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Basic! Decent hit from there. That has not gone well. I think we're just about done here. Basic. Well timed, excellent interception. Gavi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ferran Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if it did... And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Some really good ball movement. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Estupinian. Ricci. And it's Sailamakis. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Ricci. Modric. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Loftus-Cheek. Good driving run. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through, and he's being shifted off it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Passing nice and neat. Shot, surely! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Modric. Estupinian. And it's Ricci. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Chukwueze. Ah, he's given it away. And the keeper has it. Tomori pressing high and with purpose. Now Ricci. 15 minutes till half-time. Ricci. Rafael Leao. And it's Ricci. Rafael Leao. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. And he whips a terrific header. And it's in. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Salmakers. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Salmakers. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rafael Leao. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Milan with the corner. They're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Modric. Well read, nice interception. Tomori plays it all the way forward. Loftus-Cheek. Salmakers. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back underway. Rafael Leao gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Salmakers. And it's Jimenez. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quality ball. Rafael Leao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for the run. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Rafael Leao. It's a really well-measured ball. Fires it in low. Big chance! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Loftus-Cheek unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ricci. Tomori. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Loftus-Cheek did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Musa has created 1 goal already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric. Now Ritchie. And it's Modric. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's Fofana. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Salmakas. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Jimenez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Estupinian. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a shade optimistic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the number on the board is 3. Okafor. He came in hard, very hard. Pulisic. Milan looking to... And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Rafael Leao taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Rashford. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
De Jong really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong, he's on it, can he get away? And he's managed to get free. And it's a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. He'll try to keep this alive. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Loftus-Cheek. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's good vision.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply. Pavlovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stumped. Yamal! Showing good feet. He's had it taken off him. Rafael Leao. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gavi is onto it in a flash. And here's Ferran Torres. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Silamakers. It's a promising position. Now it's Rashford. Now that looks... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's one-on-one! Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Selmakers. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Jimenez. Salamanca's. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. And he's well positioned here. Loftus-Cheek driving on and making good progress. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's been played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tomori. Modric. Stood up well to him there. Now who's going to be first to this? De Jong. And it's Rashford. And he's surging through. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. Ferran Torres. Gavi. Knocks it into space. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ricci. Oh, there's a probing ball. Estupinian. Good take, and is he in? Rafael Leao. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ricci. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's De Jong. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Rafael Leao. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Loftus-Cheek. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Rashford. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Salmakers.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Dink through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Loftus-Cheek has it in a wide position.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 35.
Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's had a shot. He's scored. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Lewandowski. Musa. Can he get on the end of this?
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Lewandowski. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Ferran Torres. That's a corner kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Barcelona get their fourth corner.
Numero 11.
He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. 4 added minutes on the board. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance to increase the lead. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough a terrific win, however you look at it.
Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, played right into his path. Good ball, good take. And it's Vecino. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mario Gila kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it's going to be interesting to see what this fella...
And the shot! And one more try! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Pedro. Now it's Dia. Dia! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. This time, surely. And he hits the net. Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Dia at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level it.
It's Pedro! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Lazio! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Lazio get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Dia. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafael Leao is herring after that one. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Castrovilli.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Musa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pedro. Rafael Leao receives it in a big chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. Nuno Tavares. Castrovilli. Nice bit of trickery. And this is Pedro. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really.
Chance for a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. And it's Musa. Musa cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Castrovilli. Chukwueze. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Oh, right place, right time.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
De Winter. Nicely aimed pass. That'll be a throw. Great vision. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Castrovilli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Dia. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Estupinian did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tavares kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vecino. And he's on his way! Dia! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's gone forward. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Dia. Clipped into space. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's well positioned here. Musa. And he was quick to react. Castrovilli. Spread out to the left. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Castrovilli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Castellanos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's on it, can he get away? Musa, quality ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Chukwueze. And this is Modric. It is a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nuno Tavares. And it's Castrovilli. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 19.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Numero 17. Lasciano il campo.
Rovella. It's a searching pass.
Il numero 61. Il numero
Estupinian.
Il numero 3.
Musa. Now Modric. Rovella.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Marusic gets across to intercept that. Vecino. Lazio looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao. So just one extra minute for stoppages. So what can they make of this? Vecino. Castrovilli. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 77.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 23, il numero 31.
And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Assegnato al terzo minuto dei supplementari.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No way through, so back it comes. That's tidy. It's run loose here. Zaccagni. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaccagni. Vecino. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Isaacson. Vecino. Looking for the run. And he'll shoot here! Oh, it's in for the pieces! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ci sarà un minuto
And
di
it's
recupero.
Musa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vecino. Half-time, extra time.
Ricordiamo a tutti i
Well,
tifosi
both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He's in a great position here. Akpa Akpro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Isaacson. Akpa Akpro. Isaacson. Lazio finding their passes. Modric.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Vecino. And it's Akpa Akpro. Oh, easy pickings there. Modric is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's shot at goal! He scores! Stoppage time approaching! Is that the final act? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed.
Added time is up, and there goes the